we're back. Sorry about that. Internet being internet. Hopefully it doesn't make you have to go into another ad. Or any ads. Hopefully. But yeah, no, it does not seem like a good idea to me, personally. I think it's a dumb way to treat a problem that wasn't really a problem overall. Considering enchantments... People who are going to do the enchantments are going to find another way to do them anyway. And a lot of them just get their enchants by the... I think the worst part is it's like, for the most part, the people who go, yes, this is a good change, also say things like, I didn't use villagers, but... It's like... Or, I've already got mine situated, so it's fine. So it's just like... So why are these people dictating? With the rest of the people playing the game are? Or helping dictate? Anyway, but yeah, no, it's not... It's definitely not a good idea. Yes, I'm back. Sorry, my internet blipped. I could see it blip. I was like, of course it did. Anyway, as I was saying, it is definitely a dumb change. And as I was saying to Boot, I'm like, it feels like... At first I was like, it's just a bad modder, but it also feels like a teenager going, it's just for the sake of quote-unquote being harder, like, oh, remove this because it makes the game too easy. It's like, but does it really? Or does it make the game relatively playable for people who choose to do it that way? Slash, don't have a lot of time. To explore. Especially considering, I mean, the problem I have with this being used to get people to explore is when you consider you can have where your nearest swamp, jungle, desert, etc. is several thousand blocks away. It becomes very apparent very quickly that it just doesn't really work. Yeah, at the same time, it's like, it's being treated like, of course, it's fine. This will make people explore. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was saying, it makes me think, like, at first I was saying just bad modders, but that's why I changed to teenagers. I'm like, because that's what a teenager would say. It's like, the game should be hard no matter what. Like, and as I said earlier, the other thing I dislike is a lot of the people who agree with this change that's going to happen are people who either also say that they don't use villagers anyway, or that they have their stuff already set up so it's fine for them. So to me, I'm like, okay, but that's not a good demographic for the game. Or to judge whether it's OP or not. People who don't use it going, it's OP, are people who don't use it and therefore have no idea if it is or not. Honestly, considering the amount of work it takes to get a villager to do what you want, I mean, I've gotten lucky with a few of mine, which I'm happy with, but, like, I mean, considering, like, this trade will no longer exist, it does feel a little like, why? Or, heck, why remove top-level enchants? It's fine. Considering there's a level cap on the anvil. And a lot of these won't actually be able to be put on all your gear. So, yeah. But yeah, to me, I'm just like, ugh. This is clearly about people who either will find other ways around it, will just mod the game. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, it feels like a bad choice. And I was just talking about, like, other things I think would make more sense. Heck, I think a good one would simply be, maybe you nerf... That's fair. And see, that's just it. Super flat worlds can only have plains villagers, which will now no longer sell mending, will no longer sell looting, I don't think. Actually, it might sell looting. But will definitely not sell efficiency, will not sell fortune. And on Bedrock, to play super flat means you have no structures as well, so you can't even make an enchanting table. So, yeah. Without villagers, you're pretty much, you're scuffed to get anything enchanted. And you don't see them fixing that. Honestly, it's just like they could have added other things to get from villagers that would be biome specific that would make more sense. And as I've said, if they really wanted to make certain enchants biome specific, I think it would have made more sense if it was just the combat items. After all villagers need enchantments that are good for mining, building, etc. Also, to get villagers on super flat in Bedrock specifically, you have to go through insane measures. So it's punishing people who would want to do that. I literally watched somebody do it. It was crazy, but it just, yeah, it feels. It really does feel like a teenager is going, well, I think the game is too easy. And yeah, it's a sandbox game. If I want to build villages for villagers and I don't want to go out 2,000 blocks to go find something to make my armor pretty, because I'm not looking at my armor, I feel like making me go out to get the villagers is just as bad, actually worse. As I said, there's honestly, to me, things I think would work better. One, like I said, maybe combat. Because you could say maybe different villagers have different combat issues slash, like, that would make sense, but fortune makes sense for pretty much every villager to sell, or every village to have slash sell, because, I mean, you're gonna want to get more materials overall if you're a villager. Efficiency to make it easier to get the materials to build your village, in theory. Mending, because you don't want your tools to break. These are all things that I think would be logical to assume that all villagers would have. But if you were to say, well, maybe like knockback, or even some of the protections, that I could maybe understand if they were going to go there. Be like, protection 4 is in a specific biome. Well, no, protection 4 would still make sense in any biome, but like fire protection maybe is in savannas slash deserts. Oh, thank you for the follow. Or maybe, and obviously the Frostwalker, I think that one makes some sense. Hello, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. Up there goes the thing. Hello, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day, or at least a good day. As I was saying, I could see something like that. Oh, dear, I'm sorry to hear that you're tired. I hope you're able to get some sleep soon. And then I very much hope you can get some sleep soon if you're just having trouble falling asleep. Yeah, exactly. Like, water enchantments maybe you wouldn't have in the desert. I could see something like that working. If you wanted to change how enchantments work and make them more lore specific. But the problem I have is when you start taking general enchantments such as protection or mending or whatever, and argue it's for lore, that's why swamps have mending, even though swamps don't have villages, and so therefore have no reason to have villagers that would want to sell that, or have that in their village. It's things like that to me. And like I said, I could overall see, like, maybe adding more enchantments in general, if you wanted to do that as well. But like I said, I could see, I honestly can't see the current way they're trying to do it working well. even from a lore perspective. I mean, also, I mean, lowering the top one you can get as well seems crazy as well. Going, oh, you'd only get efficiency 3. It's like, okay, but if a villager could get higher than efficiency 3, why would it not choose to? Logically, if we're gonna say it's for lore, they'd get the top that they can get, and maybe they'd even get a higher level if you're really gonna go there. Heck, that's something I could see doing. Maybe you set that, like, the highest level you can get is from specific biomes. That it's most specific there. Yeah, exactly. Because, yeah, there's a zillion things to do if you're going to make it lore, or say it's for lore, and not totally because you decided that they're OP, despite the fact that I'm going to go here again. It takes forever to set them up. And I mean, they're not easy things. They're pretending that they're easy to. Considering how many of my villagers seem to have died to uncertain causes, unless I keep them in a box. If they don't like people doing that, then maybe they should make the AI on the villagers better, so the villagers don't do things like this or this. This is his, by the way, this guy's workstation is right here. He's just lazy. It's frustrating, actually. But, yeah, I feel like there's 1,000 things to do before nerfing the trades, honestly. And I thought that the AI for the Java villagers was better. Now I'm realizing some of it's really not. Because for all my problems with my villagers on Bedrock, or my Bedrock worlds, they've never had the issue where they can't figure out that the workstation is below the stairs, not above them. And that's saying a lot, considering they think that they can walk through fences. Although these guys seem to be thinking they can do that too. Now, so great. That's great. But yeah. That's true. If you can make a village, that would make some sense. Honestly, I think what they really need to do if they're gonna have this change is they need to make it so that if you send a villager, like, maybe you can make here's how if they were going to go through with this update, I'm just gonna say how I would do it. I would have it set that if you can make a village, exactly, and there's something kind of like the what are they called, the warp spots, I guess, unmodded, right? Those things that let you teleport around, or warp gate, I think. I'm not looking at it. I'm having streamer brain. I can't remember it. Basically, you can use them to teleport to a specific place. But doing something kind of like that with a village, obviously you can't teleport to it. But basically what you would do is you could either create one and mark it yourself, or you pick the mark up. And what I would say is then you could tell a villager to go to this mark. No, not Nether. That's vanilla. It's a modded thing. It's a kind of I don't remember what it is. I just remember that it's like a warp stone, I think. But basically you can use it to go specific places by teleporting, but you're not TP. That's fair. Anyway, my point wasn't really that. My point was, and then once you have the villager, you could send them to that point, and then they'll just go there. I think that would actually be logical. If they don't want it to be you're sending them to, you're putting them into Minecraft slavery there, or whatever. which I'm gonna guess is the reason they won't do ropes on or leads on a villager, even though you kind of need it, or have them be lured by food. But it would actually make some sense to have them decide to go to your village. I could see that working. And then you don't have to do as much work. You can, maybe you create your breeder, but you don't have to bring them back. You can just send them back. Kind of idea. Honestly, I think that would work at least somewhat well if they're going to do that. Because for another, it's like otherwise you're having to transport these guys all the way back to wherever you are. Also, it could encourage the idea of you're having migration. If they really want to go there. Or you have the villagers do that. Oh, baby, is it okay? You waking up? Other things they potentially could do is, well, I mean, obviously you have the old just don't change anything. This is potentially, but my point was more along the lines of I feel like that would be a great way to create the ability to move villagers easy without having the quote-unquote problematic, I don't know, connections. I could see something like that working. I'm like I've said before many times, I'm not a developer or anything, so I don't know how hard it is to program it in, but I can't help but think that it would already be pretty difficult to do what they're currently doing, so, you know, I'm just saying to make it less burdensome isn't the right word, but, well, actually it is, absolutely, but less, intrusive. Also, just put back the max level enchants. There's nothing wrong with a villager having that. Honestly. In fact, it makes more sense lore-wise that they would, because they would have the best of the best that they can have, because otherwise, I mean, why bother making them in the first place? Or having them in the first place? And if you're supposed to assume, I mean, doesn't it make it all the worse? That could work too. Or heck, you could have maybe a wandering trader who can join your village and become a random type of villager. That would be interesting. It would also give a real reason not to kill the wandering trader. And it would be interesting. An interesting mechanic to do, at least. That if you could have a wandering trader join your village as a villager. Again, though, I think you'd have to... I think I have, like, a post that you can set that not just the bell, but, like, an actual, like, post kind of thing. Be like, this is a village. Kind of thing that you can connect them to. Maybe that way they can... make them a trader. I mean, you could do that, but I'm just saying, as in general, I could see doing something like that. Or to keep it from having to be that you have to go out to that biome if you can't get to the biome. Yeah. Like I said, I definitely... There's a zillion ways I can see making it work. They've done none of them. Because their entire idea is that you need to go out and explore and break your game. I'm not sure if they've thought about that part of the game. To have to go out several thousand blocks for villagers, and therefore potentially have several terabytes of just to find the stupid thing, unless you use, again, spawn chunks. Even then, or chunk base rather. And even then, it's just... Yeah. I think it seems odd. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're already going to add some of that to it. That's why I'm saying it makes some sense. But that you can't buy a book from them. And nope, you can't do that. But that's why I was saying maybe it would make sense to have them become an actual villager with an ability, or like the ability to sell those types of books, but make it random. They could still RNG it, but it would give a reason not to kill your wandering trader, because they might turn into the type of trader you want. In fact, it'd make you have to actually have to be nice to the wandering trader. Yeah, I think that would be great, don't you, baby? No, you don't? You think they should just not do it? That's up to you. But, I mean, unless you have a zillion emeralds, which, by the way, if you have that, you're in the end game anyway. Let's be real. Villager trading is not simple. Ah. So, as they make it out to be. I mean, I think that's my biggest thing to think about it, is I could understand saying that maybe you adjust certain types of trades. Not all of them, though. I think a lot of them, it makes sense to leave them as they are. Or, ironically, I'd say you could... but it just seems... It seems half-hearted and not really thought out, and just because they decided the villagers are OP. I mean, that's really how the update itself feels. Hello? Is it you that I want to do, maybe? Yeah, we'll do you. To get the emerald, and then where... Do you sell boss? Yeah, you sell boss. I could see that. I could see, like I said, I could see maybe you have certainly things like Frostwalker if you want to make it more lore, but yeah. Exactly. And whereas instead they're making it more optimal to kill many types of villagers overall. It seems like. And unless you specifically want those types of trades, you're just going to let those guys die. I mean, that's the real answer. Which I think is... I think it's sad. Like, because I don't specifically want to go out killing my villagers either. Notice, I don't have a zombie converting thing. I've considered it somewhat, but at the same time, I don't think I would do it 5 times, certainly. Because that's not my style of play. But at the same time, my style of play is also not going out and exploring everything, because I'm a scaredy cat. I just like fighting mobs. And let's see, the last time I fought some, I lost my axe. Because, 5 minutes. Apparently I didn't pick that one up. So I'm working to get the axe back up and running. But that means I need XP, which, I mean, that's where I'm looking at my XP farm, but that takes time. And, or I need a chance that I can get from villagers. And, honestly, it's a very slow process to get those villagers and all that all set up. And really doing those kinds of things. So the concept of going, oh, it's just OP, that's where I have the problem with it. It's like... It doesn't... If the amount of work taken to do it is more than... I'm gonna be honest, I think that if I was to just have decided to really work at it, I potentially could have been to the end and had better gear at this point. If I really wanted to. Honestly. And a lot of it. Okay, baby. I don't know what you want. I know what you want, but you're not getting it right now. Because nobody else is awake. I can't put you in with anyone else. But, I mean, that's really where I'm left at with it, is that it feels kind of like, I mean, there's a 1,000 ways to handle it, and they picked the worst way. Yes, they did. And then they expect us to be happy about it. I mean, It's very strange choices, honestly. Um, but yeah, I honestly feel like the biggest thing is that it's more likely to encourage killing. Ironically, savannah villagers are the going to be the biggest ones to kill, according to basically what enchants they have. I mean, if you look at it, it's like, did they think this through on that front either? uh, yeah, I mean, basically they're like, well, you can get all the enchantments in the game. It's like, yeah, after you spend about 8 hours, potentially, you can spend up to like 10 to 15 hours getting them all. Um, that's not, and like I said, at that point, ironically, you could have gotten to the end game and potentially, yeah, and you need to find a village too. Exactly. You have to find the village first. If you get lucky, you might spawn near one, but yeah, you're not necessarily going to. And then beyond that, you have to get the right trades, which means you're going to be spending hours at it if you're going to do that. So logistically, overall, it's actually more difficult, I would say, to get the villagers set up and get those quote-unquote OP enchants than just going and killing the Ender Dragon and going and finding a couple end cities. Honestly. Especially since, unless you're in a hardcore world, fair enough. That's fair. But like I said, all I was saying is, it's like, baby, I don't know what you want. I really don't. To me, it's like, there's a balance to it. I honestly do think it'd be, it would be easier. If it really would be, like, it just would be less violent. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not going out and fighting a bunch of things, but that's because I don't like to do that. Even if I was unable to get villager trades all the way up, which I mean, currently I can, but even if I wasn't, all I would do is I'd flip to, I'd go find that swamp, probably if they're the new one, get the mending, and other than that, I'll just, well, actually, no. Honest, because if I'm on Bedrock, I'm not getting those enchants any other way, really, than villagers, so I'll be pretty frustrated there, but that means I definitely won't go up against any, like, mobs. Because I don't like fighting. Yeah, combat in Minecraft does, see, it's not pleasant. Considering, as far as I've found, the best strat is to basically go about, stay about, 20 blocks away at the minimum and shoot them with a bow. At which point, I mean, what do they expect? I mean, I know there's people who are good at it, but I'm not. And as a newbie, what I've really found is get Infinity and get, what have I got on my bow? Power, which, by the way, came, I think, like, power and, the power, the unbreaking, and the punch definitively came from other, and flame came from other sources other than villagers. The only thing I got from a villager was Infinity. That was it. So, yeah, I mean, that's just it. Villages are not, okay, on Bedrock, villages are easy to find, but villagers are not easy to deal with. On Java, I'm about, just to show you how far I am from spawn, I'm approximately 2,000 blocks away from spawn. And I don't think there's another village nearer than this. Honestly. That says a lot. There's another, and the next closest village, ironically, is like right, about 200 blocks in that direction. No, not 200. More like 400 blocks, I think, in that direction. It might be only about 200. It's somewhere between 200 and 400 blocks, though. And you have to travel over the mountains to get to it too. And I only found that out randomly because, like, despite running back and forth, I had not come across it until basically I got lost and realized, wait a minute, there's another village over here. And then traveled back to my village. I'm like, that's so close by. But I had no idea. And again, it's nowhere near my base. I'm about 1,000 blocks from my base. So this has become my base. Not because I want to have villager trades, but because I want to build villages with villagers, which that's why I'm doing the one down there. Yeah. I do agree. I hope that they don't. The fact is, it's the kind of thing that makes conspiracy theory think they're trying to get people to just go to mod it or stop playing the game entirely. I don't want a conspiracy theory that makes no sense. After all, if nothing else, Microsoft doesn't want people to stop being interested in Minecraft. They want people to still buy their products. It's true. Even if they aren't spelling the game as much, they sell a bunch of merch all the time. So the concept that they would want you to stop playing. Yeah, well then the devs should quit, ironically, if they're getting sick of it. The only other answer is that because they're upset, because the other games that they put out instead didn't fly, because people were like, I don't care about Legends or Dungeons. Honestly, because they're basically other games with a Minecraft coat on them. It's... Which means that people who don't want that game, no, okay, you're gonna find you're not going very far. Nope. There you go. Goose. Anyway, I'm just saying as an overall, I feel like, I don't know what they think they're doing. All I know is it's like going, oh, this is... Suna. Suna has stolen my mic. He wants to be the one in charge, apparently. Here, you want to say hello, Suna? I can't see, so I had to pause. But yeah. They declared they were going to have the game going for another 50 years. But I'm looking at all the other... how do I put this nicely? Other games that are basically the same, but better, coming out over time, because they're like, well, I could actually put out the game. Right down to, full on, apparently, remaking the entire game from scratch, but better, on an entirely different program. It's like, you can't compete. See, that's my point. Oh, I didn't mean like just clones. I meant like they're actually making, like, for example, there's a I can't see. Soon it stop. The hype. There's a Hightail coming. Basically, there's a server called Hypixel, and the people who made that server are making their own version of Minecraft, basically, with all the things they want in Minecraft. Because they're probably because they were tired of waiting, and then they were like, you know what, we can turn this into a business venture. And then it took a long time. They're still working on it, but at the same time, it's like, but it is there. It's going to be there. They're working on it quietly, but surely getting it out. You've got others that, again, they started as mods for the game, and then basically the developer said, you know what, I could make this a full game. Yeah. See, now you're gonna cry there because yeah, sorry. Suna's just, he doesn't believe that it's late / early in the morning. Anyway, but yeah, I mean that's what really has happened. It's not so much even just that there's clones slash knockoffs. It's literally the people go, well, I could make the game myself at this point and put what I want in it. Yeah, exactly. He's just being a cat. He thinks. But yeah, no. Like I've said, considering the spin-offs that are getting, I would say, more attention, that they're trying to give more attention at least. Just, it's like, doesn't really. It's like, how many updates does it take for Dungeon to even get any popularity? Like, that stuck around for longer, and even then, the basic. He's Suna. You're not leaving because you will then. Hmm. At what? I'm not even that good at what? Or do you mean dungeons? And by the way, I didn't know what Diablo is. I just was not specifically going there. Suna, stop crying. Yeah, no, they are not. That's what I thought it what you meant, but I was not entirely certain. I was like, did I do something wrong as I'm farming? But no, they're... And one of the biggest things is, I mean, I'm gonna go here. Why did Dungeons get in the update before the main game? It's fine. I get it. I just had to double check. But no. I mean, that's one of my biggest questions is like, if the game that's the main game that's the reason the other games are being sold at all is in need of an update, why give it to the spin-off and then be like, take what you can get. Take what you get. Heck, No. No. You're not going... Suna, no. There's... Even if you go out there's going to be no food and there's going to be no water because you don't get fed again until, like, about 6. And so you're going to be upset and come back and sob, and then you'll come back in and then you'll sob here. Come here. Come here. Come here. But no, I mean, it's so weird as an overall. That's where I really go into this whole thing. Is it's like with the excuse me. Unpaused. You don't get to unpause it so that you get to have. Yeah, a lot of the people basically that really was it, and then they're like, oh, it's for people who like this other type of game too, and it's like, but they're not gonna get the game because they don't play Minecraft. Also, the story doesn't necessarily fit with basic Minecraft, which means you have to go around and somehow make it all fit, even though... No, you do not get to go there. No, 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 no. Sorry, he's trying to... Hi, come here. But yeah, no, it's like... It is about brand recognition, otherwise it would be called its own thing, after all. They've never succeeded at anything else other than Minecraft Studio at this point. Pretty much. But yeah, no, it's like, it's weird. Honestly, I think that's the real answer. It's like, why make a spin-off and then make the spin-off have things that the main game should have, and then basically declare you're never going to add those things to the main game. Because it's only for the spin-off. It's a dumb choice. To me, at least. Heck, I mean, let's be real. They could have probably at this point added all of the Minecraft Earth mobs to Minecraft, especially since they didn't actually end up using them for very long. Sorry, that was probably loud. I'm trying to fight with my cat. And that was my, the chair got stuck under the desk as I'm fighting with him. Yeah. But, I mean, which block brand is just not, I haven't specifically heard. What happened? Or wait, I think I have heard, but what is it specifically? Jonah. No. Well, we could get off topic. That's fine. If you're not interested in the topic, that's fine. That's perfect. Suna, you're not leaving the room because there's nobody outside. There's no food. There's no water, and you'll go behind the TV and knock down the TV. And you know better. You should be asleep for another 2 hours, minimum. Yeah, I know your sleep schedule. Fussing because... Sorry. I'm fighting with the cat, obviously. Shut up. Stop. You're not being cute. You're not being adorable. I'm going to have to put you back in your crate. If you keep this up, why don't you go sleep over there? Where you like sleeping. Anyway, what was it specifically? I am listening. Sorry, I'm fighting with my cat. No. Literally, I'm having to stand up to go do so as well. No, that's the motive. No. 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 Well, no, I know that Glock is a gun company. I think they look pretty cool. Yes. I know about that. Coming back in. I'm sorry. You can cry all you want. Yeah. Sorry. I don't win. He wins. Because I don't want to hurt him, and he knows it. But I'm going to end up running over your paws. Anyway, I did know about those things, yes. Why? Ironically, Suna's just causing. Suna, no, 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 no. Come on. Hey. That's not gonna let you leave. That's just gonna make me put you in the ground. Anyway, no. I am trying to listen. No. You know what I'm gonna do with you? We have a banky. Yes. Look at the banky. Look at the banky. Yep. Then we're gonna do this. And the baby goes in the banky. Careful, careful. Gentle. He's purring at this, by the way. You can hear. It's like he wants the banky. He wants the banky. I don't know why you want the banky. Alright, but let's get this around you. Anyway, I'm back with my baby. All set up. Oh, I've heard of that, yeah. I've heard of that. Hey, get back here. Yes, I know about that kind of thing, yes. That question. That has also been a bit of a meme. What about it? I'm not fighting him for the moment. Suna, no. Really no. No, 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 no. Anyway, I'm listening. I did know about that, yes. Although... No, that's a battery. No. Why is this in here? No, 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 no. this. Anyway. Oh, fair enough. That's fair. Sorry, my cat is being so goof. That's fair to think of it, yeah. I think I'm going to have to finish up pretty much here because he's ready to just partay. He doesn't understand why I'm not done yet. Even though there's no reason for me to be done yet. No. No, there's not. No. Now he's just in my arms. Anyway, I could try and go a little bit longer, but I think he's ready for me to be done. And to just go do other things. Like feed him, but that's not going to happen anyway, because he has to wait for his sisters. Not so much wants attention, he probably wants food. Because usually when he's this flipping out, it's because he decided he's time for him to eat. But like I said, he doesn't get... Because they're eating cans right now, he has to wait for his sisters, because otherwise he'll eat the cans all on his own. And that's not okay. Well, for two reasons. One, because he'll get... well... I guess fat. And beyond that, then his sisters wouldn't be able to eat. We only have so much in the house at the moment. So stop it. Alright. Have fun discovering on your own. There's nothing. He'll be back, but I have a minute or two to do something else and try to finish up. Alright, anyway, yeah, his whole... Like I said, in our case in this house, he's not gonna get the food. He thinks he will. He probably heard one of my siblings walking around and decided it's time to go eat. But the problem is, that just means that one of my siblings was going to the bathroom. They don't get up for... neither of my siblings get up for another, like, hour. Minimum. And since the cats only come... his sisters only come out when my siblings come out, or one of them at least does, it means that he will not actually get to eat. But he thinks he will. Because like I said, he has to wait for his sisters. And he's not really hungry. Probably. Most likely. If he is hungry, it's because his tummy clock's going off at the wrong time. The most obvious reason, but he might be hungry, which he'll have something there, I think. He should have like some bone broth in there, but if he's not hungry, he's not gonna want that. He's not gonna be happy. But we're gonna let him do that on his own and find that out on his own, and hope that that's it. He didn't become too much of a fussy baby. Yeah. Oh no, I do agree. He probably did just get woken up and decided he was close enough. Sadly, though, for him, that does not mean the actual case. There he is. To give a good idea, basically, there's him, there's his sister, there's his other two, and there's his other two sisters. And they're each in different places. Well, two of them are in my brother's room, and one of them's in my sister's room. This is in my sister's room, the other two are in my brother's room. Obviously, he's not. I would happily just let him, how do I put this nicely? I would happily just let him sleep in one of my siblings' room, but he really does not like that. He quite dislikes it. Yeah, there he is. But I'm gonna finish what I'm doing. Then I'll let him in. And then we'll decide where I'm at. But yeah, no, I could believe it's he woke up, he decided, it's close. And it's like, no, it's not, cat. It's nowhere near close. What will you talk about? honestly, if his normal food was in the house, he would not be as excited. But he knows he's getting himself a can. So that's got him excited. But unfortunately for him, that food is not happening. Yet. But yeah, that's kind of how that goes for him. He thinks he's happy. He's not. Although I do have to go ahead and check on him now because otherwise he'll do something he shouldn't. But I gotta finish this up. Alright, Alright, so we got that all done. We got one more person fed. 2 more people fed. Alright. Do that. Do this. I did not pick up the fence. There we go. Get through to the fence. Why can't I get through? There. And through we are. We've got most of the babbies. Come on. Last few cows. There we go. There. And then that. We're all done. Yep, that's good there. And yeah. But I don't need to check on him really quick and make sure he's not getting into something he shouldn't. Come back in. I'll finish up. Alright. Well, he's back. I think he found there's no food. Like I warned him. Well, I didn't really warn him, but he should have. If he doesn't hear my brother, he should be able to guess there's no food. Unfortunately. Baby, let me finish. Let me do what I'm doing real quick, and then we can maybe not cuddle yet, but we can see where the water at least is at for you, because you can have water. Because you need to drink more because it's hot. Yeah, and get your pets. Get your pets. Oh, your pets are shooters. Yes. Sorry, I gotta give him some snuggles so he'll feel better about his life. Yep, he's purring. Want to share the purse? No? You don't want to share the purse? Okay, I need to go cook the meat. Yeah, you're kissing my hand now. Because you're hoping for things, and you're not getting the things, unfortunately. Well, not really unfortunately, but you think it's unfortunate, at least, kitty cat. Wait, what am I doing? Kitty? No, you can't have that either. Please don't destroy the computer. What are you pressing now? I think I want 6 times 8 is... Oh, he took a screenshot. He took a screenshot. 6 times 8 is 48. I'll leave 2 left over. I can't see, cat. I'd like to finish my day, and then we can go... you can at least be free. For definites and for realsies. To go in and out of the room as you please. Although I'll probably still be working on it. No, 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 no. Let me just finish the day, so please. No, no. I will catch you. Get your paw out here. Come on. No. I'm sorry. Will you come out? This is dangerous. You are being a very dangerous cat. Please no. Plus, you'll also turn off the stream. I know you will because it's you. from behind the computer. Go on. No, it's not safe back there. I know you're not actually being hurt, but it frustrates me greatly. Okay, turn around, exactly. Good boy, come on. Good boy. Now give me about 5 minutes. I want to finish the day. No, he's trying to jump up, and basically the sounds he's making are me barely touching him. I wasn't even really like at all. It sounds bad. He's learned how to belt out those sounds like nobody else. Like, let's see. Will you do it again? Nope. You're not gonna do it again. Come here. Yes. Come here, you whiny baby. Like, I'm just... The point that my mom's like, you gotta be harsher on the cat. Because he knows he can get away with anything. Mostly because I don't want to hurt him. Because, basically he's got... well... He's the runt of the litter. You'd never know it looking at him. But he's got issues like his rib didn't quite grow right, one of them, so they sometimes are a little iffy. And his tail's a little crooked and things like that. He's a baby. He's my baby, but problem is because I'm trying to be so careful not to like hurt him, he's learned. And I won't even be touching the cat. I need to be very clear. Like, I'll be trying to catch the cat, but I won't be touching the cat, and the cat will be making that noise. As though I'm, like, ripping off his ears or something. I don't know what he thinks I'm doing. But, this is where I feel like I have to be very clear. Oh, yeah, no. He was going behind the computer. And you might think, oh, is that because he wants to... No, it's because he... See, there's some shelves next to the computer. They are not stable. He wants to jump up on those shelves. Plus, also, the power button's back there for the entire computer. Which he has, at one point, actually full-on turned off the computer using it. So, there's that too, but mostly I get very scared because he cannot get back down from the shelves if he gets up there. And I can't get him down from those shelves if he gets up there. So, yeah. And he will keep going and trying now that he's been reminded that that's there. Until I let him free. But then he'll see there's nothing there for him, and so he'll want to come back in. And it'll be a cycle. No. Down. Exactly. That's why. His noises are just... He's like, yeah, I can make you not do anything because you will freak out because you think you hurt me. Ironically, his actual hurt noises are typically a little bit more... Stop. Be done, cat. Just gotta keep trying. I'm gonna keep fighting with the cat, but I'm gonna keep trying. No. Soon up. Down. Down. And he's like, look, I'm cute. It's like, no, it's not cute, baby. Also, he's done things to himself in the last month that already it's like, I'm worried about him, honestly. Which means he's gotten away with a lot more than he should, and unfortunately for that, that means that he feels like he owns the place, even though he does not. What was I gonna do that I keep getting distracted from? I'm gonna go see if there's more sugar cane. Probably not, because I've been paused rather than just... Yeah. Suna, if you think about it, you're in trouble. Suna, down. Down. No. That's not cute. I feel like I have to just sit and wait a second. Let's see what's he gonna do now. I love my cat. I really, really do. I wish he was not so... See, I knew it. I wish he wasn't as much of himself as he is. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Over. Thank you. Don't play with that. I gotta be close. I have to. It's as close as I can get. Suna. Stop. Nope, that's chewing wires. Chewing wires is no. You know that. Damn. I'm gonna put you back in timeout. No. Sorry again, I'm fighting with Cat. I don't want to fight with Cat, but Cat is determined. I just want to finish, like, I think 3 minutes now. At this point, I just want to get to the point where I could sleep. But he's, yeah, he's being him, and that's not always a good thing. I'm trying. I'm trying. Honestly, I wish he was right, that there would be something for him. Because then at least his behavior would make sense. But there's not. Alright, are you in here? Are they... Where's a villager to trade paper with? Or maybe I'll keep the paper for now. And see if I can't get another... where do I want to put it? Let's put it in here. Or maybe I want to put it in here. You know, let's put it in here. Oh wait, I have some glass! I didn't even realize I had this. Okay, this is great. Alright, that's perfect. There. It's not enough exactly, but it'll be good for next time, which will be tomorrow. Also, I can put the glass back. But yeah, no, I mean, that'll be good. It's like, Cat, I know you want to eat. I want to eat too. But it's not time. Anyway. Should be basically almost there. Actually, I might just go back down and see if we can't get some of this really quickly. After all, I only have so much time. I have like a minute. Okay, I'm exaggerating. I have like 2 minutes, but I can see if I could get just a little bit more of the thing done. Hey! No. Get back down. Get your butt on the ground right now. I lived. Get down. No. I'm not gonna feed you. Just because you think you deserve it. It's fine. It's fine. Now I am gonna do something more, though. No, I'm fine overall. I only got distracted because Tuna is doing bad things again. Otherwise, I would have been fine. I would not have even jumped there. I'm pretty careful. Also, that's why I decided the feather falling would be fine. Tuna, stop eating that. Stop that. No. 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 Cat, we literally only got the one thing dislodged in your throat last time. Barely. Now I am gonna do this. I wasn't gonna. No, I am. Because I am annoyed. Because I did not want me to. Nope. What do you think you're doing? Alright. Also, let's just get the dirt up here. I see you. You think I can't see you? I dare you, cat. 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 I see you. If you kill me, I will definitely destroy you by putting you in your crate and make you sad. Because you will be in timeout. Stop fighting me. Stop fighting. You've literally already stolen my little robe, you booger. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go here. I think I'm pretty good, actually. I don't know if I'm quite there yet, but I kind of hope I am pretty close. I'm gonna have to check it next time. Because I don't know. I'm hoping I have it good enough, but I'm just not gonna bother checking. My mob farm, to be, or my XP farm, rather. It'll be a future. But yeah, no, I think it's a good place to finish. I think it's a good place to stop. It's a good place to not let my cat die. Thank you for popping in. Anyway. It's been a pleasure having you guys. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Shuna, stop eating the plastic. For 1 second so I can't stop you. Shuna. It's been a pleasure having you. I hope to see you again tomorrow for some more Minecraft fun. Oh wait, I'm gonna sit down and do this. Anyway, it's been a pleasure having you. I hope to see you again tomorrow for some more Minecraft fun. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, etc. I thank you for popping in and thank you for sticking around. Here's some kitty purrs. Is there any plate buddy you guys want me to raid, by the way? Or shall I just finish up for the night with my kitty purrs? I'm good either way. I feel like I should ask just in case. I'll give you about 5 seconds. Uh, 4 seconds. 2 seconds. Alrighty then. Alrighty. If there's nobody to raid, then I think this is going to be where I finish up. And like I said, it has been a pleasure having you. So I do hope you have a wonderful day. I do hope to see you again one day. But yeah. Bye-bye!